October 20th, 2021. This is the online math tutoring stream for mathcelebrity.com. Let's go over some problems that came in the last 24 hours that we either couldn't automate or we wanted to pay special attention to. So let's go to this one first. This is actually automated on our site if you want to run it, but I wanted to walk through it because for people that are in trig, they get tripped up on this. So the problem comes in as sine x times cotangent x. There's no time sign here, but that's what this means. So COT is cotangent, SIN is sine. So we know that cotangent of x equals cosine of x divided by sine x. So we rewrite this as sine x cosine x over sine x. So all we did is we took the cotangent in here and wrote it as cosine x divided by sine x, this here. The sine of x terms cancel, and we get cosine x. So the key to solving this problem was recognizing that cotangent of x is also written as cosine x over sine x. So that was it. Trigonometry, relations, identities, and that is that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here's some set notation that came in. And the problem reads A belongs to X and Y. What this means is element A belongs to set X and set Y. We write this as follows. A is an element of X is written as, let me get the element symbol. I do not have it. Let's see, what do we got here? Set element symbol. I'm just getting this on another screen. All right, so we've got our site. So the element is written as like an E. All right, I found it. Here we go. All right, thanks for bearing with me. A element, element of X. And then we can also write A as an element of Y is written as A element of Y, or sorry, A element of Y. And for both, you can say A element X and then and A element of Y. So they're together. So that's pretty much it. So we'll do set notation. Knock that one out. All right. Here's one that came in that was similar to another place value yesterday, but this time it is a different digit. So place value for integers with no decimals from right to left is 7 is the ones digit, 3 is the tens digit. So our answer is tens digit. So we read this is the ones digit, 3 is the tens digit, 2 is the hundreds digit. So that is our answer. So we'll just do place value. All right, what else we got? There are 7 more Jeeps than vans. So let J be the Jeeps, be the number of Jeeps. Define variables. Let V be the number of vans. 7 more Jeeps than vans means we add 7 to the number of vans. So we've got J equals V plus 7. So whatever vans there are, there's 7 more to get to the number of Jeeps. So this is your algebraic expression right there. That's your answer. Right. Ratio of the squares of t and u. Yep. So let's go here. Ratio for these type of problems. So ratio is also known as quotient in algebraic expression problems. The square of t means we raise t to the power of 2, t squared. And then we can copy this, the square of u, because they say squares. So we got to raise both variables to the power of 2. Right. And then the ratio of the squares of t and u means we divide t squared by u squared. We got t squared over u squared. And that is our algebraic expression. There was a couple giveaways here in this problem. The squares of, meaning they square both t and u. And then, as I said here, the ratio is also known as a quotient for algebraic expression problems. And that ratio term trips people up because they think they're taking a ratio of a number. Those 2 points help you solve that type of problem. All right, what do we got next? Yeah, this is a good one because this comes in. So we got 9 times a number. Is that number minus 10? So this is an algebraic expressions problem in case you haven't recognized it. The phrase a number, and we do this a lot. Let's get arbitrary variable in here so anybody on our site can find more problems like that, means we define a random variable. Let's call it x, random or arbitrary. We can choose our variable pretty much is when you see the phrase a number, that's what that means. I like x because everybody knows x, so we got x. 9 times a number means we multiply x, which we've defined as a number, by 9. All right. The phrase that number refers back to the original number arbitrary variable we defined above, which is x. That number minus 10 means we subtract 10 from x minus 10. Okay, we're almost home. Let's bring this home now. We have both terms. The word is means equal to, so we set 9x equal to x minus 10. 9x equal to x minus 10. Boom, that's our answer. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps in this problem. Anytime you see a number, it's an arbitrary variable, you pick it. And then that number is just a back reference to whatever you defined here. It's calling that variable again. And so those 2 facts were the workaround to get this problem solved. Right, here is the world famous unit cost, which we see every day. 3 quarts of oil is $6.99. How much is 1 quart of oil? Well, if it costs $6.99 for 3 quarts, divide top and bottom by 3, we get, and I'm going to go off screen here real quick because I don't have a calculator in front of me. Great. 233 per quart is our answer. So if 3 quarts cost $6.99, our unit cost or cost per 1 quart is $2.33. So we'll just do unit cost. That's how you solve these problems. All right. How many factors does 36 have? Well, I'm going to link you to our calculator we can type in factor 36 into our math engine, and we get the calculator is going to explain this very easily for you, but I'll just copy and paste factor 36. Right, so let me link to this first. Factor 36. And we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. That is our answer. Well, those are the factors. So there's 9 factors. This set contains 9 factors. Our answer is 9. Factors of 36, by the way, are any two numbers you can multiply to get 36. So if you start at the ends and move in, we get 1 times 36. So we could see 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 6 times 6. So we count 6 as one factor. We want unique factors. But these are how you get 36. So there's 9 unique numbers, and that's how we get our answer of 9. All right. All right, let's try this one next. Alan saves $162 per month. Alan saves 43 less each month than Lane. How much will Lane save in 2 years? Calculate Lane's monthly savings. Lane's monthly savings. So Alan saves $43 less equals Alan's monthly savings plus 43. Since Alan saves less than Lane, so 43 saves 43 less than Lane. This period here. Right. So Lane's monthly savings equals, we're given Alan saves 162, add the 43. Actually, wait, I'm sorry. Alan saves 43 less each month than Lane, which means Lane saves 43 more. Okay, yeah, I did this right. And Lane's 62 and 43 is 205. All right, that's part 1. In 2 years, actually, wait. 1 year equals 12 months. 2 years equals 24 months. So we have Lane's savings in 2 years equals Lane's monthly savings times 24 months. And then this here, 205 times 24, 205 times 24. I'm going off screen real quick to do the calculator. You probably already beat me to it. 4920. Great. 4,920. That's your answer. To walk through this again, we first wanted to figure out Lane's monthly savings as compared to Alan. Alan saves 162 a month. If he saves 43 less, that means Lane saves 43 more. So we add 43 to Alan's savings. We get Lane's monthly savings. The next part was, how much is Lane going to save in 2 years? Well, if we have monthly savings for Lane and 2 years equals 24 months, we take the monthly savings for Lane, multiply by 24, and we get the 2-year savings. So we got savings, we've got algebra and equations. How you solve those. Moving on. A 9-foot rope is cut into two pieces. One piece is x feet. Express the length of other piece in terms of x. That's one big long sentence with no period. So a 9-foot rope is cut into two pieces. If piece 1 is x, so this is important. Piece 1 plus piece 2 equals 9, right? Because when you cut the rope, it doesn't get any shorter. Piece 1 equals x, right? So we have x plus piece 2 equals 9. Subtracting x from each side, we get x minus x plus piece 2 equals 9 minus x. Cancel the x's on the left side, we get piece 2 equals bold 9 minus x, and that is your answer. Now, we want to check our work. So does piece 1 plus piece 2 really add up to 9? If we take x plus 9 minus x, so let's check our work. Check our work. Piece 1 plus piece 2, x plus 9 minus x, question mark 9, because we don't know. X and negative x cancel, so we have 9 equal to 9. So that's good. We checked our work, and we matched our answer, which is great. So that's how you avoid silly mistakes, by the way. If you got time, go back and plug your answer back in reverse and make sure it validates what you came up with. All right. This is one of those algebraic expression problems that are masquerading as almost a puzzle. Determine the formula of the given statement by following the procedures. Choose any number, then add 2. Multiply your answer to 3 and minus 2. For the phrase choose any number, we can use an arbitrary variable. Let's call it x. Add 2, x plus 2. Multiply your answer to 3. It should be by 3, but okay. Well, I take inputs exactly how they are from students and parents. I don't change them so you could see how people ask for problems. So it says multiply your answer by 2. We have to do parentheses y because this is our expression. So we can't do this. This is wrong because the 2 doesn't get multiplied by 3 as well. So x plus 2 is the full term. Next it says and minus 2 means we subtract. So we got, this is our answer in the last step. Minus 2, we do that, and boom, there is our expression. This was an algebraic expressions, and we also had an arbitrary variable in it. Moving right along. Here is another algebraic expressions that came in. 13 is the product of 5p and 5. The product, actually, I'm going to just copy and paste. Do that. We multiply 5p by 5. P times 5, 5p. We're going to simplify. The word is means equal to, so we set 25p equal to 13 equals 25p. It looks like it's written backwards, but I'm doing it in exactly the order it was given to us. Sometimes, though, your multiple choice quizzes will trick you. So they'll want the variable on the left side, in which case you could have said this or this. These are both the right answers. And I'll list them both out here for you, so you could see the different ways they'll try to trip you up on exams. All right, so power set of S equal to BCF. This is for people in set theory class. I, of course, am going to do the shortcut on the calculator. I'm off the screen right now. Just give me a second. All right, our set was BCF. So let's do BCF, show power set. All right, so the power set P, the power set is the set of all subsets. Power set is the set of all subsets of S, including S and the empty set. In fact, I should just copy this from our screen here, from my calculator. Let's just paste this in. It's easier to do it this way. There we go. And I want to italicize this. That's the definition. So if we have, in fact, I could probably just paste this in. I'm going to paste it in from the calculator because then you guys could see. Since S contains 3 terms, our power set should contain 2 raised to the 3 equals 8 items. So that's your little trick for power sets. However many elements you have in the set, it's 2 raised to the elements, the number of elements. In this case, 3. So we expect 8 items in our power set. All right. So I'm going to link, I want to link to this because I can't paste this table in. Put link to power set for this problem. Let's do this. And then I'm going to give you, all right. So this is the answer. Now, right, see this here? That is also the empty set. So that means the same thing as this. That's element 1, element 2, element 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which matches our expected 8 items. Now notice how we match the definition of what I typed up here. It includes all subset of S, including S, so here's 1, and the empty set 2. So power set is taking all the subsets. Subsets can be just 1 element, they can be 2, they can be 3, but they have to be unique combinations. That's the key on this problem, unique combinations. So I've linked to the calculator to this here, and that one is done. All right. Let's do this one. Good old percentages. Your weekly paycheck is 10% less than your coworkers. Your 2 paychecks total $745. Find the amount of each paycheck. So declare variables. Let your paycheck be Y. Let your coworkers paycheck be C. Now I chose Y because you could have chose anything. I like to take the first letter of whatever word we're referring to, and then coworker, the first letter is C. We're given 2 equations. Oh, come on. All right. 1, your weekly paycheck equals your coworker's weekly paycheck minus 10%. And your 2 paychecks, so C plus Y equals 745. All right. So let's do a little conversion here. 10% equals 0.1. So we have, let's copy this over again because I don't want to deal with percentages right now. I want to deal with decimals. Okay. If you were on the stream yesterday, you know the trick here. Because Y is already solved for, we substitute equation 1 into equation 2 for Y. So we've got C plus, and then Y here is also this, right? They're the same, equals 745. Group like terms, we have C plus C, which is 2C, minus 0.1 equals 745. So I am going off screen here because 72.55. Actually, I could just paste all this in, and then we don't have to mess around. It's easier that way because there's decimals. It's going to take a little time. So here's the answer from our calculator. So step 1, group constants. And we want to subtract off 0.1 to isolate C. When we do that, we get this. We cancel the 0.1 and we get this. Now, let me fix the formatting here. We divide each side of the equation by 2 to isolate C. So we got 2C over 2 equals 745.1 divided by 2. And then if we cancel the 2's on the left side, we get this. That's C. Now, if we go back to the original question, it asks for the amount of each paycheck. So we also need Y, right? Okay. Well, Y is just, let's copy this down. From earlier, equation 1 says Y equals C minus 0.1. So Y equals 372.55 minus 0.1. Y equals 372.45. %, less. You know what? I just did this wrong. I apologize. 10% less than C, so it's 90. It should actually be 90% C. I tell you what, let me go back to this. I'm going to scrap this for now because my approach was wrong. So I apologize. Let's do another problem and I'll come back to that. Let's do the perimeter of a rectangle is 372 yards. If the length is 99 yards, what is the width? The perimeter P of a rectangle with length L and width, come on, W is 2L plus 2W equals P. We're given P equal to 372 and L equal to 99. So we have 2 times 99 plus 2W equals 372. So if I rewrite this, I've got 2W and then this is 99. This is 198 equals 372. Off screen real quick and pop this in. We want to solve for this. I'm going to paste in the steps here. All right, let's just make sure this. Step 1, we're going to group constants. So we subtract 198 from each side to isolate W. And we get 2W equals 174. Now what we want to do is we want to divide each side by 2 to isolate W. When we do that, we get W equal to 87. So first we were given a perimeter and the length, and we wanted to solve for width. We plugged those in, we had an equation, now we want to isolate. This was a 2-step equation. First, we got to get rid of the constant, then we got to get rid of the coefficient of W, and all we're left with is W. And that is how we knock that problem out. So it's perimeter. All right, one more and then we'll sign off for the day, and I owe everybody that problem from earlier with the 10% because I botched that one royally. All right, I only own blue blankets and red blankets. 8 out of every 15 blankets I have are red. If I have 45 blankets, how many are blue? Well, if this is good here, I only own blue and red. If 8 out of 15 blankets are red, then 15 minus 8 equals 7 are blue. So 7 out of every 15 blankets are blue. So this is a ratio or proportion here. For every 15 blankets this person owns, 8 are red, 7 are blue. I solved for blue because the final question asks for blue. So 7 out of 15. So let's set up a proportion because these are equal. Set up a proportion of blue blankets to total blankets, where B is the number of blue blankets for in 45 blankets. So we've got 7 out of 15 are blue, right? For every 15 equals B out of 45. So if every 7 out of 15 blankets are blue, we want to know how many blue blankets we got for 45. Well, this is a proportion, as I said. So if we type this in our proportion calculator, we can actually cross multiply. So good. Okay. Cross multiply. We've got 15b, right, equals 45. 45 times 7. 15b equals 315. Yep, it's good. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. We're getting close. To solve for b, by the way, I didn't talk about cross multiplying. Cross multiplying, when you have a proportion, is numerator 1. In fact, let me paste this in. So we're not. So that's how you cross multiply. If two proportions are equal. If two proportions are equal, then we can do the following. This is what we did here. So actually, one more time, because I should list out the. Yeah, we're good. So to solve for b, divide each side of the equation by 15. B divided by 15 equals 3. 15 divided by 15. Cancel the 15s on the left side, and we get B equal to 21. So that is your final answer of blue blankets. So for every 45, if there's 45 blankets, blue, we have 21. So this was a classic proportion problem. That's it. Thanks for